Robert, Duke of Normandy. Edward, King of England. So, it is decided. Oui. I mean, indeed it is. Together, we will rid the Vikings from our land.
Yay!
So your name is Harold? Yes, it is. Harold II, Earl of Wessex. I am William II. I'm worried about the king. What about him? He is old, and the last of the royal Saxons. When he dies, who will take his place? How am I supposed to know? I may be King Edward's cousin, but I'm still a Norman. You're the king's cousin? You betcha. Fascinating. But I suppose that the throne could also be given to a powerful noble like me. Maybe. You know what? I'll make a deal with you. When the king dies, I will help you become king, because I feel that you would make up for a better leader than I would. Wow, thanks, Harold. I'll hold you to that promise. No problem, and good luck with those Vikings.
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of a great king and a good friend. King Edward the Confessor may have passed on, but he will always be remembered in our hearts.
Farewell, good cousin.
I have just received word from the council. The king decided who would replace him before he died.
Who is it?
Many candidates were considered for the position, but only one has been chosen.
Okay, who is it?
The person selected will become King of England.
You told us that already. Just get on with it.
Many long hours. Okay, geez. It has Harold II, Earl of Wessex.
What? But I'm next in line. I'm his cousin, for crying out loud. But I am the most powerful noble Saxon. You're Norman. I thought you wanted me to be king. Not anymore, loser. I'll be king. Have fun being duke. You'll regret this, Harold. I will be king, even if I have to take it by force. The European Middle Ages, a time after the Roman Empire of chaos and darkness. Marauders and Vikings scour the land, plundering as they go. Feudalism is established, setting social classes. Nobles live relatively well, while serfs work in extreme poverty. Hygiene is at a minimum, and disease is common. The Catholic Church holds almost complete power over society and culture. Hey, what's up, Pope?
Hey, Will, not much, just running the church. You?
I have a little bit of a problem.
No, I did not steal the cookie from the cookie jar.
What? No, that's not the problem.
Oh, well, I didn't.
I never said you did.
Stop interrogating me! Now, what did you say that you wanted?
So a few years ago, Harold and I were talking about who would replace Edward as king. He promised to help me, but then that liar took the crown for himself.
Huh, what a poser.
So I wanted to know if you could help me get the crown back.
Faux shizzle, I have this ability to form an army almost instantaneously by giving a speech.
Wow, thanks, Pope. You're the greatest.
Please, tell me something I don't know. Oh, you better take this too.
Cool, thanks again.
Remember, kids, don't do drugs and stay in school.
Your Majesty,
Yes, what do you want?
I have some very important news.
Very well. Are you going to tell me the news?
Yes, sir.
Then do it already.
Right, so there is a clan of Vikings attacking the kingdom from the north.
That's terrible. Send word to the Saxon army to mobilize immediately. Then that I will be joining them. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. As you may know, I am William, Duke of Normandy. It is by the will of God that we are here today. An unfit ruler now commands the Saxons of England, and we are going to dethrone him. We will recover the crown for the true heir of the throne. As you may have noticed, we have some new soldiers here today. They were drafted by the Pope to help us on our holy war against the Saxons. Now everybody, get to the ships. We set sail for England. We set sail for war!
Yay!
Thank you all for coming. As some of you may know, a clan of Vikings has breached the northern border. They are destroying the homes and lives of the innocent. Soon they will travel south and take our families as well. We cannot let that happen. Let us show them how we Saxons like being invaded. Onward, full speed.
Sir, the beach appears to be deserted.
Wow, how strange. I wonder where all the guards went. Ahem. The Saxon army has traveled north to fight the impending Viking invasion, leaving the local villages completely defenseless. It must be my lucky day. Go tell the soldiers to unload the supplies and make camp on the beach. Tomorrow we'll start to burn down these villages. That will lure the Saxons right into my trap.
Oh, I love traps. Can I get in on it?
I don't see why not. Okay, so we will draw them out into the open, and then we will unleash the ponies.
I can't believe it, Your Highness. None of them are wearing armor.
They must have not expected us to attack so early. How careless. Alright, here's the plan. They aren't wearing any armor, but they're still dangerous with weapons. Stay together as a unit and keep those shields up. Those marauders shall fall to English steel.
Yay!
Hank, front and center. Yes, sire. Take this crippled Viking out. My pleasure. What the? Everybody charge him at once. Well, anyone have any ideas? That Viking is dynamite. Ooh, I do. Did you say that? Not bad. Let's try it.
Shield wall.
Message for you, sir.
Okay, tell me the message, but make it short and don't take dramatically long pauses.
The Normans have invaded from the southeast. They arrived yesterday by ship on the beaches of Pevensey. They've pillaged and burned anything in their path, and they've just taken Hastings.
Curse William. He must be out for the throne. I knew he would seek revenge. You there. Tell everyone to get ready to run to Hastings. We'll give those Normans the fight of their lives. Oh, and tell them to bring those Viking shields. I feel like they'll come in handy. In the September of 1066, William, the Duke of Normandy, took Hastings with little to no resistance. This happened just as the Saxon army had left to defeat the northern Viking clans. The already weary and battle-worn soldiers had to march to Normandy to meet an even greater threat. The Vikings had been caught off guard expecting the Saxons to arrive days later and weren't wearing any armor. Because of this, they were forced to retreat over a bridge. A lone Viking held the bridge long enough for the Vikings to form a shield wall and establish a defensive position. He was only defeated when a Saxon rode a barrel up to the bridge and speared him. The battle finished quickly since the Vikings were not equipped for the battle. The only saving grace they had was the defensive capabilities of the shield wall. The Battle of Hastings happened on a grassland hill 3 miles from Hastings, where the Saxons of England held off the Norman advance north. The Saxons took inspiration from the Vikings and strategized.
Excuse me?
What, me?
Yes, you, the shady cloaked figure mumbling to himself like a ninny. Do you mind taking the hood off? I mean, we're in a building and you're freaking out the children.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare anyone. My name is Nair, by the way. Narrator.
Whatever.
Anyways, the Saxons strategized to take the high ground on the hill and form a shield wall. William decided to use his cavalry and archers to pick them apart. The Normans had more soldiers and were better rested, but the Saxons were on their home turf. Harold, stop hiding up on your little hill and face me! I won't let you cause any more destruction, William. Stand down and return to Normandy. As soon as you surrender that crown to its rightful heir, meaning me, I will call off my troops. Never. Archers, fire! Shield wall. Archers, fall back. Soldiers, advance. Cavalry, try to flank them. Awesome! Do that again! Archers, fire over their shields! Surrender, Harold. You've lost. As long as I draw breath, we haven't lost. The Saxon army was defeated by the Normans. King Harold died in the battle, and his body was never found. Duke William II began the battle by having his archers fire at the Saxons, but the shield wall and higher elevation proved it to be useless. Next, William ordered his cavalry to try to cut through the shield wall, but again, it proved to be too wrong. Left with no other option, William sent his soldiers out to hopefully break through the shield wall. After hours of harsh fighting, it seemed to be a stalemate. Then, one group of Normans retreated as their lines began to diminish. The Saxons chased after their fleeing foes, but were quickly cut down by the Norman cavalry. William commanded his troops to repeat this until the wall grew smaller. Fearing that he would have to stop fighting due to the loss of visibility at nighttime, William took a desperate move and ordered his archers to fire over the shield wall again. This time the arrows hit their mark and the shield wall broke. This allowed the Normans to seize victory. Thousands of soldiers from both sides died in the battle, and mutilated bodies coated the field. In December, William was crowned King of England officially at Westminster Abbey. I am William. William the Conqueror.